Today I'm sharing with you the all new share templates in Adobe Spark, so stick around. What's going on, everybody? Claudio here and welcome to my channel. Super excited about today's video. Adobe Spark released an update on the web version of Spark, and that is shared templates. Super excited about this. Now, before you used to be able to create these remixable templates, but you could only do it from the iOS version of the application. Well, now you can create content like this and share it on the web. This is super awesome because you can now work faster. You can have a consistent look across your work as well as your team. You can create content that all of you can work on. And then if you have clients or people that you do work for, you can create packages of content that they can access and just kind of jump off from templates and use them. But you know what? Let's go ahead and stop talking and let's go ahead and jump right in. What you're looking at right now is my home login screen in Spark. Whenever you log in, this is where you land. And these are places where you can actually start new projects and look at recent ones. And over here on the left-hand side, you have your buttons as well where you can go to different projects. Now right here, if I click on the blue plus sign, I can start actually from my templates. Now, the only thing is I don't have any in there just yet. So I'm going to create one and then drop it into templates. Now, another place you can access your templates are right here. Now, when you click on it, you're going to actually access libraries that you have from your Creative Cloud. Now, I have a ton of libraries that I have content in for different clients that I've done work for or my own projects. But at the moment, none of these actually have templates or projects, Spark projects in there. So we'll go ahead and come back to this a little bit later, but just kind of wanted to show you off the bat where they are at. So let's go ahead and start with a new custom size graphic. I'm going to be using a social post image. This is going to serve as my base template for the content that I'll share on social media. I'm going to create kind of some testimonial type of templates here. So let me click on next, and then I'm going to upload the photo that'll be, again, the one I'll use for all of my social media posts, like testimonial template here. So let's click on photo and upload my image. Now I'm going to take my image here and going to crop, going to choose a shape here. Let's go ahead and go with a circle. And again, this is going to be my base template. I'm going to go ahead and close this left window. Now the next thing I'll do is click on the background here and choose my brand colors as the color of my background. Let's see. One of the nice things about this is you can create, again, a consistent look with your content. Now I'm going to click on the icons button there and I'm going to add a circle, and this is going to serve as kind of an outline for my picture here. So what I'll do is drag out here so I can grab both my picture and the circle, make sure it's all centered. And then we're going to click down here. You see I have these layers and just kind of drag my picture up, and there it is. Let me click on the circle and go back to my brand colors. Let's see, maybe choose that one. Let's see. I think I'm going to go, I don't know if I like the red. I like that right there. And what I may do is actually, here we go. Let's click this background. I want a lighter. I'm gonna go with just slightly adjust that background, make it a little bit lighter. There we go. All right, so I've got my picture. Let me click on those again, and I'm going to group those and maybe make this just a little bigger. And then, because I said this is going to be kind of a testimonial type of a template, and let me add some text, and let's say what people say. What people say. Man, I'll just kind of go with that. What people say. We're going to grab that, bring it up here. So if you have your own business and you kind of want to toot your business's own horn or toot your own horn, you can create some, again, templates. And let's go ahead and choose white. And I'm going to go with my brand font here. So that's good. What people say. And actually, let me duplicate that and maybe add what people say about about Claudio. Again, if you don't toot your own horn, no one else will toot it for you. One of the things I recommend when you're creating your graphics is try not to go too different with the fonts. Maybe a minimum of 2 fonts for your graphic. That's kind of like the rule that I go by, kind of some graphic design principles here. So I'm going to capitalize that because the font is a lowercase font. What people say about Claudio. Okay, I don't know if I'll stick with that font there, but I may change it. But for now, let's just leave that. And then I'll actually duplicate that font right there and then come down here at the bottom. And I actually have a testimonial here that I will copy. And let's paste this and click done. And what we'll do is just gonna bring that, make that smaller. We'll do that. And then I'm going to, let me grab my name here. Center that a little bit. Duplicate that. Because I'm going to grab the person's name that actually said this about me, which is Katie Devlin at the Devlin Diaries. Go check her out. She does some cool stuff with the Cricut creating content. So check her stuff out. Or her Instagram account there. And again, this is going to be the quote. And I'm going to add a shape around that. Let's go with, let's see how that looks like. Now, it's the same color, so what I'm going to do is actually go over here. Let's see, click out. And let's see, shape. Oh, let's turn the shape back on. There we go. We got to grab that color. Maybe I'll go with that there. And then change the color of the font. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, make that box a little bigger. Now what I'm going to do here is select both of these, just make them a little bit smaller. Actually, that'd be hard to read here. Let's make this a little bigger. Bring this down. And then what I'll do is select both of these and group these together. And then what I'll do, let me make this a little bit smaller. And now that I'm designing this, I think what I'm going to do is actually just put my name and then maybe add it right here and add a shape to it. Maybe I'll do the same thing. And then let's go click on it again, drop down. Let's go with the same color here. And then change the text color and make this a little wider. All right, there we go. Maybe do that. Again, you could always change it. I'm going fairly quick here, what people say. And what you could do, maybe add some kind of elements behind all that. Maybe go with some shapes. I'll do circles. Again, I can't seem to spell circles. And now what I'll do is grab one of these and place it onto my screen. Maybe go with this one right here. Drop it in there or click it. There it is. Make this a little larger. What I'm doing with this is actually just adding it as an element. There we go. And I'm going to bring the opacity down. Next, what I'll do is grab it from the top layer and bring it down beneath my picture so it's not sitting above it. Even though it doesn't look like it is, it actually is. And if I want to, maybe change the color just a tad bit. There we go. Just so it kind of fades out there. So it's visible, but not visible. There we go. All right, so let's say this is going to be my template for testimonial graphics that I'll share on social media. So now, let me name this project. Now I will click on project. So we're going to go out to my main projects window. So I have a ton of content here, and here it is, social testimonial. And now what I'll do is click here and then make this a template. So let's call this template. Again, this is the testimonial template. So that's the template. But now I'm going to create kind of a library for this. We'll call these testimonials. And let's see here, save the template. All right, so it's creating a template for me. Now that I've got that template created, let's go ahead and start from that template. So here are the different ways to get there again. You can either click on the blue plus sign and go from your templates, or let's say again, if you land on the home screen of your account, go from your templates here, and then you're going to go and click on the drop down and look for your templates. So let's see here, testimonials, there it is. And bam, there it is. So I can click right here where it says preview and see what it is. Now, if I had a ton of templates, you would see them all show up and you can preview them. And then here, use this template for your project. Click create, and it's going to create a template, or say a duplicate from that template, so it won't actually do anything to the original template. The original template stays intact. But now I can jump off of that one and create another project. Now what I'll do is come up here to my project name, and let's go ahead and rename this. So let's say this is my first one that I'm using. I just put _01 just so I can keep track of the different projects. And then right here, what I can do is click on my text here and then add the new testimony. Now I'm just gibberish here. Click done. Do a little resizing here. And then click on the person who said it and say, someone awesome. So that's the new person. So there we go. So I've got a new testimonial. So now my work is done. Then what I'll do is click on download and save this as a PNG, a JPEG. If I had added animation, I can download it as an MP4. So you can see this will save me a ton of time. I don't have to recreate this project. All I need to do is start from templates, change the testimonial, the person who said it, download it, and I can move on to my next project. Now what I'm going to do is go back to my projects window and look for some that I created a while back. I actually created some Instagram story templates, like the ones where you ask questions, kind of have people participate. These are it right here. I originally created these on my mobile phone and created what are called shared templates, which you can still do on your mobile phone. If you want to check out the video, I'll have it up here at the top. Now what I want to do is actually grab these and create templates from them that I can use here on the web. And what I'll do here, I've got all these three. I'm going to click on the three dots here and make a template from this one. It actually will not do anything to the original one. And let's call this IG Stories. Let's see, favorites. And then what I'll do here is actually create a new library, and let's call this IG Story. What do we call these? I'll just call this IG Story fill-ins. There we go. And then save the template and let Adobe Spark run its magic. And I will go ahead and repeat the same thing with all the other ones, make these templates as well. And that way I have all three available in those template folders. I now have all three of these available as templates. So let's go ahead and click on the home button here. And now the next time I jump onto Spark on the web here, if I wanted to create one of those fill-ins, I can either click on the plus sign up here, choose from your templates, or click here from your templates, and then go to my templates folder, click on the drop down menu and select the template folder. And then I can see all three of them. I got preview. So let's see what this one looks like. All right, let's say I wanted to create from this template. Again, the original stays intact, and then I can add new or change this up a bit for a different type of fill in the blank just by clicking on create. Now, the next step here is, let's say you want to share with your team members or you want to share with your clients. Well, you have to give them access to this folder. So now what I'll do is click on libraries. So what I'll do here is click on the three little dots and then click on share and then invite. And here I will type in the email address of my team members or my clients and then give them, again, invite access. There's an invite button. So if I add an email here, so let's say, let's go ahead and use my other email here. I can invite here and then also change the access from view to edit. And then what the view does, maybe you want to have an approval process before you actually give them full access and say, oh, let's change this first before going full with this template. So you can do that as well. I'm going to uncheck that there. Now down here at the bottom, what you'll do is copy link, and you can send this to anyone who has read or write access. Now, if a person wants edit access, they can actually request it. So that's how you can share these templates with your team members or with clients. Now, let's say you want to share some templates you created to share with the general public. Maybe you're running a promotion, or maybe some people that are in a class with you and you want to share some templates. Well, here's what you'll do. You'll click on those three dots again, click on share, but instead of invite, you're going to create a public link. Now, what this will do is create a link that you can share with others to say, hey, here's a link to all my templates that you can use. Well, you create this link, copy it, and share it with others. Now here at the bottom, there's some settings, link settings. Here, you can allow others to save to their Creative Cloud. So if others have a Creative Cloud account, they can save it to theirs, and you can allow a follow. So this is just personal preference depending on what you want to do. Well, let me click on copy link and let's see what it looks like. So let's paste the link there and let's see. These are, again, the templates that I'm sharing publicly. If I go to templates, I should be able to see all three, the ones that I shared. To preview that one, let's preview this one, and let's preview this one. So as you can see, these are the templates I shared. Now at the moment, you do have to have the premium version of Adobe Spark to access these reusable templates. Now, if you are in education and have Adobe Spark for EDU, you should be good. And if you have the Creative Cloud already, well, you should be good to go as well. If you don't have a subscription and you are interested, well, I have a link below in the description that you can get a discount. So go check that out. And that's the new shared templates feature available in Adobe Spark. So if you got an Adobe Spark account, go check it out now. Create your own shared templates. If you have any comments or questions about this video, please do leave it in the comment section below. Please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and then click on the bell to be notified for future videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. And as always, be good to one another. Peace. I'm out.